When it comes to filming yourself, I would love to be better at filming myself, but I'm not. And so I'm trying to figure out ways that I can improve that. But one of the challenges that I face when I'm trying to film myself is that my phone often gets disconnected from my camera. So I can't monitor what I'm recording. And hopefully to resolve that, today we're talking about the Accsoon CineView Master 4K. It's the first 4K 60 wireless video transmission in the world. It achieves some awesome features like 4K 60, input, loop out, encode, transmission, decode, output, record, and live stream. So let's set this thing up and I'm gonna show you how it works. All right, let's talk about our setup right here. We've got the Sony ZV-E1 camera. This is a great camera. It's got a great sensor in there for video and it's really good on the budget. So it's one of my favorite cameras to film with. It's what I shoot regularly with. What we have for the lens, I've got the Sony 28mm f2 lens. It is one of the most underrated lenses. It's tiny, but also it performs super well, giving you that crispy, nice bokeh blur at f2. Then we've got the small rig setup. We got the cage, we got the handle, and on top of the handle, this is the creme de la creme. This is what we come here for. This is the Accsoon CineView Master 4K. What this does is sends a video out to the transmission and the transmission broadcasts out. But what's cool from there is you can connect phones and tablets to this device and you can record for up to like miles away. It's crazy. Now who would need this? Crews. Right now I'm a solo crew, but say you have a script supervisor that needs to, monitor the footage. You have a director in the director's chair over here. They want to monitor on large TV and so on. You have multiple crew members that want to monitor shots on set. This is the beast for you. What's really neat about this transmission technology that they have, the tri-band transmission technology integrates 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and their all new 6 gigahertz frequencies. What this does is it enables intelligent dynamic adjustment of audio and video across 3 bands. The 2.4 gigahertz signal is strong enough to transmit through barriers like walls. And then the 5 gigahertz can transmit quickly with higher bandwidth, and the all-new 6 gigahertz offers higher speeds with less interference. This thing packs the best-in-class latency of less than 25 milliseconds, and that's at 4K. In 1080p transmission, the latency is less than 25 milliseconds, and if you're shooting in 4K, it is less than 35 milliseconds. The transmission range on this is insane. At 1080p, you could transmit up to 1.5 miles away. So if you're in a helicopter and filming, do you need to transmit the footage? Yeah, you can, because it's all done through HDMI input here. And you could have up to 10 groups from transmission and receivers working together in one application. No interruption, no interference to each other. So I'm gonna show you how this works. Okay, let's demo this out. We'll turn the camera on. We've got that ready to go. And then we're gonna press and hold this button up here. And then you'll get feedback on the screen as it's turning on. And then you'll get these indicator lights above, once showing you when it's on, and then the second one is showing when it's connected to the receiver. So this is transmitting the footage out there, and you connect your phones or your tablets straight to this receiver right here, and you get feedback of what you're seeing on screen. Okay, so this is where it gets cool. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi network that the Accsoon CineView Master 4K is broadcasting through the transmission. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi there. Then what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to open up my Accsoon C app. And my first option I have here is the CineView Master 4K. I'm gonna tap on start so I can see that broadcast. And in just a second, now I could see what's happening on my camera. I could just make sure if I'm in focus or out of focus. Let's see, is this even tracking me? We'll do double tap on the screen to make it focus. And now I can see myself as I'm filming. And so what's cool is I could actually have this on the ground and I can have it monitoring the shot from any angle that I want. And I can connect up to multiple devices with it. Okay, what I've got here now is my iPad Pro 12.9 inch. I've also got the PowerCage Pro 2 from CineView, and I've got my iPhone connected. You'll see here I have my phone connected and I have my iPad connected, so I can actually monitor what I'm filming. So I could have a crew over here monitoring shots, another crew could be over there monitoring shots, and this is all done on my iPhone or my iPad. So another cool feature is I'm gonna use my iPad as the example, but you could do this from both. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna tap on iOS recording. And what this will do now is this will record a 4K video. As long as there's 4K output from my camera to the transmitter, I could actually record 4K to my camera roll from the app. So if I hit stop, it's actually taking that screen capture and saving it. So now I have a local copy on my iPad. And so as a solo filmmaker, what I could do is I could actually set this down right in front of me, off screen, and I can just make sure I'm filming the shot of me and view it while I'm far away. And that way I'm not looking at my camera constantly at the monitor, like, am I in the shot? Am I getting the shot? And another cool feature with the Power Cage Pro is I have the iPad on here and I have 1/4 threads all around, as well as cold shoe mounts. What I have on the bottom is I have the small rig clamp on the 1/4 attached there, and it has this clamp that I can use. And so what I'm gonna do with this is, let's lock this up this way, I can actually mount this onto the tripod that I'm filming with. So I'm gonna tighten this onto here. Now I have my iPad mounted to my tripod, and I get this larger view and I can see from a distance what I'm filming. All right, real quick, let's talk about pros and cons. The pros is you could connect up to several devices for a camera crew watching. So if you have a cameraman manning the camera, they're gonna hit record, they're gonna manage that. Everybody else can monitor and watch, which is great for crews. So this is awesome for crews. As a solo filmmaker, it's awesome that I could connect large displays and devices to it to monitor what I'm watching, but I can't control my camera. So I have to manually go press record on my camera and then double tap on the screen, make sure it's tracking me, and then I can back away into my shot. But it is reliable. So that's the thing. There's pros and cons about it. I can't control the camera with it, but it is super reliable for monitoring my shots. Okay, next let's talk about the receiver. It almost looks identical to the transmitter, but there is only an HDMI out, some power, and then also an SDI out as well. And inside you have the controls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this on, and I wanna show you this setup that I have. So this is, since it's HDMI out, which I feel like is gonna be used primarily by most people, you can actually attach this to a TV as well. So you could use a TV to get that transmission from that right there. So the next thing that we have is this power brick from Small Rig. It's a great power brick to use. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that HDMI out, have that sit there. Now to power, this isn't for power, the power brick isn't for powering this, as I have a battery on the back, but I have a monitor, and I wanted to use this monitor as an example of, you could use any monitor with this, as so long as you have an HDMI in. And this is just a standard monitor. There's nothing special about this monitor other than the fact that it gets HDMI in. And so now you can see the image I'm monitoring on screen of the camera I have over there. And so what I do is I have the receiver, I've also got the monitor, and you can see me on screen there. Hi. And then you've got this battery pack. And that is my on-the-go monitor setup for people that want to view what I have on screen. So if there's a crew that just wants to sit back and watch what's monitoring, and I can still have my setup right here that shows what's on this screen, and it's transmitting from the transmitter, and it's going to the receiver right there. Okay, so that's the Accsoon CineView Master 4K, the transmitter and the receiver. If you want to learn more about these products, I'll have an affiliate link in the description below. You could check that out if you'd like. And it doesn't cost you anything extra if you purchase through there, but I do get a little kickback in commission, so thanks for purchasing there. And if you found value in this video, please don't be shy to like and subscribe and share this video and comment and do all of that stuff. And lastly, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.